No, you can put it on the stage.
Yeah,
too.
we can
You can put it on the stage.
Let's go, tall people.
Awesome, yeah, no, very tall. Can I get a queer shit?
Queer! Yeah.
This poem's called Gender TM, like the trademark symbol. In early June, the baby squirrels littered the grass, products of animal love, bred and lust, eating nuts, fucking and frolicking out in the open with no words like boy, girl, cis, hetero, binary, patriarchy, or queer. My boy and I loved these little shits and would go home after feeding them to fuck just like them. In sweaty bliss, say the thing I'd like, I'd gasp in between dives into pleasure. And of course he'd oblige. You're such a good little faggot. Somehow that was more empowering at the time than a simple good girl. Later he makes sure I know that he is most definitely straight, but was he? Was I? What even is straight? Straight meaning liking the opposite gender, but what even am I? It's true that estrogen courses my veins and I have tits and I cry for hours at stupid medical dramas, but what even is a girl? Certainly none of those things. How do I explain that girl is just a mask I use to navigate society safely, that I'm no more a girl than 3 faggot baby squirrels in a girl-shaped trench coat? If I'm straight, what's the opposite of that? I never even wanted to be a girl, and so much as a child, I wanted to be a princess. And when growing up, I saw body hair and thought, gross, I'm gonna be a twink forever. And only found girldom entertaining and useful in the aftermath. Just call me Twinkerous, the queer who femboyed too close to someone's son and her balls burned away in the heat. So I took the blue pill, which was closer to a red pill, and found myself seeking the truth on the path less taken, lined with forbidden fruit, berries, roses, brambles, and thorns, with a whole society ready to kill you for eating the apple of truth, to put you down for the sweetness of the juices on your lips from foraging authentic joy. Funny enough though, the worst part of transition wasn't a culture meant to kill me, but was that because of a simple blue pill, I was now to switch from dating gay men to straight men who don't wash their asses properly. Straight men who need so badly for me to assure them that I swear it's straight for you to suck my cock, even though it totally isn't, and they're totally a fag right now. Straight men who would kill to keep it a secret they bit into the apple, horrified they liked what they learned. When I got my balls cut off, suddenly men were relieved that loving me was less gay, because now balls don't touch. But I spent years mourning my gayness and the twink I was, wondering if I made the biggest mistake of my life, but they're wondering if I ruined my chances of being one with my true gender, but there is no true gender, I've come to learn. Gender is between performance technology and a journey taking you to a place in time. If I was born 200 years ago, I wouldn't be a trans woman because that word didn't exist. I would be fairy if English, two-spirit if indigenous, our words for our gender relying on the culture around us, trying to translocate ourselves in reference to the topological milieu around us. If a faggot comes in a forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make it gender? No, that is not how any of this works. There was a time where all of us existed before we knew the words boy and girl, and what were you back then? Our true centers far lie beyond these silly words, beyond this Foucaultian binary panopticon we pretend is real, and I'm sure I don't know the end goal of my gender. I'm not sure there is one, as much as we try to find ways people to see us underneath the layers of programming on us. Today twink, tomorrow girl, next year boy wife, femboy boy girl, submissive inbreedable, non-binary faggot trad wife, and after that, who knows? Maybe I won't have a gender at all. Maybe I'll be a baby squirrel, fucking and frolicking freely, eating nuts without reservations, without a drop of self-awareness, keeping me from gorging on forbidden fruits and sleeping among the brambles and roses, reveling in a freedom one can only have with no constructs weighing you down in tethers to a sad, lifeless paved road. But in the meantime though, trans girl's fine. For now.